If you're a veteran that's also eligible for Medicare, in this video, I'm going to show you an excellent way for you to get the most out of your VA and Medicare benefits. Now, before I get into the details of how you can maximize your Medicare as well as VA benefits, I want to thank you for serving our country. I know that if you qualify for VA, that means you served our country for some period of time, and you did so sacrificially. And for that, we're very, very grateful for your service. Now, how can you maximize these benefits? First off, I want you to know that you really have two options once you're Medicare eligible. You can, of course, VA, and hopefully you are aware of your eligibility, whether you're 60% disability or 100%, whatever it is, you need to make sure you know of that. You actually have an option to have Medicare A only. Okay, which means that on the hospital side of things, Medicare would pay something, but you would have nothing on the B of Medicare, which is the doctor side of Medicare, as well as outpatient services. But there are some veterans that will do that. Now, in this scenario, you're pretty much bound to the VA only if this is what you decide to do. Okay, so that's restriction. You don't have any other kind of a civilian option with this. But really the biggest factor here is if you don't take Medicare B, is if you decide down the road that you would like to pick up B, you're going to be penalized for picking it up later. Also, you don't know what the VA is going to do. We don't know what Medicare is going to do. And so, again, you're putting yourself in a little bit of a risk position if you're going to go ahead and delay taking Part B. Now, I know you'll save the money on Part B premium, but also down the road, you could be penalized, as well as you could be in a position where you want that Medicare and you don't have it. All right, and so that's a caution.
Hey, my name is Josh Music. Together with my dad, Marvin Music, every Wednesday we drop a podcast episode. It's called Retirement Real Talk, and we get on this podcast to really talk about everything from Social Security to financial investment strategies to Medicare, anything related to retirement, you name it, we're going to talk about it. So you can find this podcast anywhere where you listen to your podcast, but it's called Retirement Real Talk. We look forward to seeing you there.
So if a person can afford the Part B premium, what I suggest they do is certainly use your VA benefits, but go ahead and enroll in A and B. Now, right now, the B premium is $170.10 a month for most people that are on Medicare. Now, there's a way as a veteran we can get that reduced. But my point is this: I think it's best to stay in Medicare A and B. Therefore, you don't have to worry about penalties or problems if you want to come in later. Now we have a lot more civilian options. So what a lot of veterans that we help today are doing is this: they're getting an Advantage plan. Now, as I talk about Advantage plans, you have to know there's two types of Advantage plans. There is one that is called MA only, and then there's one that is called an MAPD. All right, now the difference is MA only means that this Advantage plan is only going to cover you for inpatient and outpatient services. There's no drug component within that plan. All right. Well, why would I recommend it? Well, because you can get your prescription drugs through the VA, usually at a much, much better copay, a very low copay through that VA system. So you really don't have to have a drug plan, and your VA drug plan is considered to be credible coverage. All right. Now, the MAPD means inpatient, outpatient, as well as prescription drug plans. Now, for people that are not veterans, I would recommend they get an MAPD plan. They need to have that drug component in there. But for veterans, you can get it through the VA. Then you have an MA only plan, and then what comes with that will be some wonderful perks that the Advantage plan will offer you, because again, you're getting your meds through the VA. And so first off, they're going to also offer you dental benefits. They'll give you about $1,000 to maybe $1,500 a year in dental care. They'll also include some vision benefits, and that means they'll give you some credit towards eyewear as well as a routine eye exam, and then hearing aids. This is something the VA is not going to cover, but you can get it through your Advantage plan, and they'll put together certain hearing aids that are covered, a certain network you have to use at a very, very reasonable copay. So again, a wonderful benefit. In addition to that, the MA only plan will have over-the-counter benefits. And what this is actually a card that's preloaded every quarter, usually $30 to $50 every quarter they'll put on there, and you can go onto their catalog or their website, and you can actually order over-the-counter items, and they'll be shipped to your home at no cost to you up to a certain limit on a monthly basis. And then we also have gym memberships. Again, nothing the VA will offer you, but we have two networks, Renew Active and Silver Sneakers, and whatever plan you have will allow you to go to certain gyms and YMCAs or community centers. You can have a membership at those places at no cost to you. And then lastly, what we have is a thing called Part B reduction. And again, this is something that's wonderful for MA only type plans, Part B reduction. And what this means is that your Part B premium will be reduced by that Advantage company. And so right now, people are paying $170.10 a month. But if you're a veteran, you qualify for a reduction of that amount. And these plans are called Medicare Advantage, Patriot plans. Some of them call them Medicare Advantage Honor plans. But what they're going to do is they're going to reduce your Part B premium. Some plans, it will come off $50 a month. Some plans will come off actually $100 a month. So you don't have to pay the full price because that Advantage plan takes some of the money they get from the government and they will offset your Part B. So if you're paying a bill direct to them, they'll reduce the bill. If you're paying through Social Security, your Social Security check will actually go up this amount of the Part B reduction. So it's a wonderful way to capitalize on the benefits available to you as a veteran. So you use the VA when you want to, and now we have a civilian option with some wonderful perks as part of that package, and we'd be delighted to show you all those in your particular area. Thanks so much.